How do you start your day? How does your day begin? To get a hunger again for Jesus, to have breakfast with Jesus, to hang out with Jesus. 99% of your problems, gone, disappear, gone. Because you hung out with the life giver. You're feeling dead. You know, I've only, in 5 years, I've only ever been sick for one change. It's only by the grace of God. You know why? Because I believe I hook up with the life giver. Not every week I feel like being here, or I felt really tired this morning after flipping 4 hours of passion, and it was really good. What? Oh, yeah. Four hours of passion conference. You know what I mean? You impure. Naughty. Marriage is sacred. It's allowed, okay? I pray that you also have 4 hours of passion one day. He's a life giver, I told you. He's a life giver. Some of you are asleep until that moment. What? 4 hours of passion? Lovely. It's awesome. Well, anyway, I've only been sick once, and my point is that it's not because I take more vitamins than you. It's the passion for Jesus and Georgie. But the reality is, if you're feeling restless in your spirit, if you're feeling like you don't have peace or energy to go on, we could compare schedules with a million different people, leaders, non-leaders. The issue is not busyness. The issue is who you're hanging out with. You hanging out with Jesus? Is he your source of life? Or is it just another TV show? Or maybe if you play the right album. You know when you play an album and you get in the mode, and I don't know if you're like this, but like if I need to do house cleaning, I need to put on like a certain CD because I just need to I've got to flip and clean this bathroom. And but sometimes our life is like that unless we have an outside thing like music or whatever. It's motivating us. But there's got to come a time when the Word of God, when Jesus, who lives inside of you, becomes your source, and you get up and you shake off the dust. You say, you know what? I'm going to awaken this world with the light and the love of God. I'm not going to make any more excuses. I understand that God created all things. He is sovereign. He is amazing. He is majestic. He is loving. And not only that, not only did he create all that we can see and can't see, he also came to earth to give us life. I don't know where you're at. I don't know, maybe you're just feeling dead, and we go through seasons, but I pray tonight that you would fix your eyes on Jesus and you'd have a revival of the basics. And guess what? You're not always going to feel like it. I would pray that we'd be young adults that are not ruled by emotions and the ups and downs of whether things are going our way, but we would have discipline and a sound mind to focus on Jesus Christ, His Word. Tonight, if you're feeling lifeless, I want you to hook up with Jesus, the life giver. He came to bless you, to give you joy, happiness, and peace beyond comprehension. And so tonight, John chapter 1 says it all. As we close, he says, in him was life, and the life was the light of men. I pray that this life would get in you, and guess what? People start to see this light because you've hooked up with the life giver, Jesus Christ. Let's bow our heads, close our eyes tonight. We only got through 4 verses of John, so it could be a long series. but I'm into it. Who's into a journey in the Word? I want you to invite your friends. Thanks, man. I want you to invite your friends. Let's just get excited about the Word. Let's be unashamed. And let's see God do something awesome in these last couple of months as we come into summer. God, I thank you for every single person here. I thank you for all the people that put on change. I thank you for the leaders. I thank you for connect groups. I thank you for people that don't know you. I thank you for new people. God, I thank you for whatever journey we're on here tonight. That we would get truthful with our own heart. And if we're not on fire for God, if we haven't given all of our life to you, tonight I pray that we would do that. Because God, we know that if we all lose our life, you'll give us true life. And that's like an army that's unstoppable. And that's how you see the church, God. And God, we don't want to play games with this, Lord. God, if there's pride in our heart, I pray we would humble ourselves tonight. God, that we would understand there's people like that awesome guy in London, all over this city. There's people suffering with all different emotions and problems. And for some reason, you chose me and us in this room to be here tonight to be life givers to this city called Sydney. And I pray we wouldn't play games with this anymore.